Welcome to the Halal Heroes. Today we're doing a deep dive into a figure whose life reads, well, almost like pure legend. We're talking about Scarface, the Lion King of Kenya's Maasai Mara.
Absolutely an icon. His reign, roughly 2007 to 2021, is just packed with incredible stories.
And our mission here is really to unpack some of that fierce storytelling, try and see the lion behind the myth.
The myth-making is intense. I mean, the sources we looked at, they throw out some truly staggering claims.
Like what? Give us the highlights.
Okay, get this. Supposedly killed 400 hyenas.
400.
400. And 130 male lions, rivals presumably.
Wait, 130 other male lions. That sounds biologically challenging, let's say.
It really does. And perhaps the most famous claim, the only lion documented killing an adult hippopotamus. Solo.
A solo hippo kill. Wow. Okay, so already you see how the numbers themselves start to feel less like, strict biology reports and more like...
Like heroic feats, exactly. It's like we're charting the rise of a legend, someone whose story just kept growing.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Every legend has an origin. Where did Scarface come from?
He was born back in 2007, right there in the Maasai Mara, and he wasn't alone. He had 3 brothers, Hunter, Sikio, and Marani.
4 of them. And it wasn't an easy start, was it?
Not at all. The sources, they paint a pretty harsh picture, kicked out of their pride.
By their own father, right?
Yeah. Forced out, basically nomadic, young, lost, scavenging to survive, skirting around territories held by stronger lions.
Must have been incredibly dangerous. How did they manage?
Well, the sources really hammer this point home. Unity. Their one rule was simple: stick together. Always.
Face everything as a single unit.
Exactly. That was their survival tactic. Scavenging together, defending together.
And that strategy eventually paid off, didn't it? Leading up to, what, 2012?
Right, 2012. That seems to be the pivotal year. The 4 brothers, fully grown now, they show up at Musketeers Marsh.
And they weren't just passing through.
No, they were there to conquer. The territory was held by 2 older lions, Romeo and Claude, I think the names were.
So, a direct challenge. And this is where Scarface gets his name.
This is the moment. In the fight, a rival's claw catches him, rips open his face, right above the eye. A deep wound.
Ouch. That sounds like it could end a fight, or even life.
But it didn't. His reaction and his brothers, that's what cemented it. He didn't back down. Instead, they launched this ferocious counterattack.
All 4 of them together.
United, and they won. They took the territory. And that wound, that scar, became his identity. He was Scarface from then on. The legend was born right there.
So they conquered the Marsh Pride territory, the 4 of them.
Yep, and they became known as the Musketeers. Kind of fitting, right? 4 brothers ruling together powerfully for years.
But the wild is relentless. That kind of reign can't last forever. What happened to the Musketeers?
Time and conflict take their toll. The sources mention Hunter and Sikio eventually falling. Maybe battles, maybe just age and injuries catching up.
So the band of 4 becomes 2.
Just Scarface and Marani left, holding on to their legacy, facing new challenges. The story shifts a bit here, more about endurance than just conquest.
And how did it end for Scarface himself, after such a dominant life?
It's actually quite poignant, the way the sources describe it. In 2021, he was old, visibly weak, had a bad leg injury.
Not in battle then?
No, seems he just lay down peacefully in a quiet valley in the Mara, his homeland.
Alone?
No, and this is key. His last brother, Marani, was there with him, right at the end.
Wow, so after everything, a peaceful end with his brother nearby.
Exactly. The sources confirm it. A king dying in his own kingdom. It reinforces that idea, doesn't it? Legends like Scarface don't really die. They just become part of the story of the place.
So looking back at this incredible life story, pieced together from these, very vivid sources, what's the main takeaway for us?
I think it goes beyond just simple bravery, It's about that unified leadership. His whole life, from being a rejected cub to this dominant king, was built on the strength of that brotherhood.
The coalition.
Yes. The sources keep highlighting it. Together, they could achieve things, face odds, that a single lion probably couldn't. There's a tactical advantage. Persistence and brotherhood hand in hand.
It really makes you think. Which brings us to a final thought for you, the listener, to consider. If a lion like Scarface becomes legendary, partly through documented actions, but maybe even more through these epic, almost unbelievable tales told about him, what does that tell us about the power of storytelling itself? How much does narrative shape who we remember as a legend, lion or otherwise?